Okay, so this video is going to be about taxes, how to set up your taxes. So if you go to Preferences, My Preferences, and then we're going to have this page here. So this lets you turn taxes on or off for specific herb types or products. So if you want to charge tax for, say, granule formulas, you're just going to turn that to on. And if you turn it to off, then it will never charge anybody tax for granule custom formulas, and you can do that for your products as well. And we have something called herb products. It's a product, but it has herbs in it. So again, if you have a product with only herbs, but you don't charge tax on herbs, so you would probably set that to no. And then what we want to do is we want to go to Dashboard and then Taxes. And the first step is actually creating a tax account. So by default, at the moment, it sets it up with Canadian taxes. You can turn them off. You can delete them. But we'll show you how they work. So for instance, in Canada, we charge HST. So we can go and we can name it HST, and we're charging 13% tax, and we can make it active. And I just turned it off. So if we make it active, it should now be on. And that's the only one that's on now. And I'll turn them all back on for this demo so we can see how taxes work. Okay, so in this area, we're just setting up the name of the tax account and the percentage that we're charging. Okay, and if we need to add a new tax, we can call it, VAT 5%, and it's active. Then we need to create some rules. So we have these tax accounts, but when do we charge that tax, and who do we charge it to? So your first step is creating a tax group. So you could call the tax group USA, or you could even do it by state, because each state may have different taxes depending on where you are in the state, which city, right? So we've created that tax group, and I've called it USA, and then I can add a new tax rule. So I can select a zone. So let's pretend we're in Wyoming, and we can pick our tax account. Let's just pretend it's called HST. And it's either one tax only, you can combine with other taxes, or one after the other. So sometimes there's tax on tax, so you're going to do one after the other, and then you're going to submit it. And most of the time it's one tax only, but you can edit that at any time. Now, when someone is shipping to Wyoming, or someone has an address for that patient or the practitioner in Wyoming, it's going to charge them the HST at 13%. And that's it. You have to just set that up once, and you'll have to add a new rule for every place that you're going to charge tax. And a lot of people aren't even charging tax at all, so they just turn taxes totally off and they don't have anything going, and that's okay too. And if you have any other questions, let me know. I'll just quickly show you, say, look at Nova Scotia. So Nova Scotia, we just charge this tax. And in Manitoba, we charge two taxes. So if there's two, you got to add two rules. One for the one tax and one for the other tax. Okay, and that's all there is to it, to add taxes to the system. And if you have any questions, just give me a call or an email or contact me, and I can definitely help you out.